I'm just taking a moment of silence, if you will. As I take this moment of silence, please come on in the room. Let's see if this is a good little spot. Let me see. Come in the room. I have to take this moment of silence because the sister is tired. I'm way back here. Why is you pulling up and backing in the park right beside me? Sir, I'm telling you, I'm irritated. Do you understand me? Ugh. Where's my, y'all give me a minute. Uh-oh. Hold tight. Welcome in. As y'all come in the room, go ahead and get the thumbs up. We're gonna have just a quick conversation. I'm gonna try to make it quick because I'm gonna try to make it quick. We're gonna talk about the state of the nation. The state of the nation and the hamster wheel. That's what I want to talk about. I don't know if I like this particular parking spot, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Hold on. I hope you all are having a great day. I hope you all had a great day. I'm just now getting off the road. And as I was driving, I said, I haven't come live to you all, and I haven't really did any updates regarding the government shutdown. I believe this is day 30. I believe this is day 30, if I'm correct, right? Yes, it is. Day 30 of the government shutdown. And as I was writing, I was thinking about having their different takes on what is happening, and also regarding the food stamps crisis, and which is a crisis, right? Hold on for a minute. I turned up the car so I said, well, I'm going to come on and just talk and give my take on it again, like everybody else is giving their take on the state of the nation and what's happening regarding, the government being shut down. And the first is right around the corner. And a lot of people will not be getting their food stamps or their SNAP benefits or so, so on and so forth. And there's so many people online that basically they're heartless, really, when it comes to people being put into a state of such desperation. And you have so many people that are so heartless online spewing their rhetoric regarding these people being on these subsidies, right? And instead of being so heartless, you would hope that there would be more compassion in the world, especially in America, because I also seen what's going on in Sudan, and we're not there, but we could be there, with just blatant unalivings in the streets, right? But we see it with the rhetoric of the tongue, because the tongue is like a sword, okay? It can slay you and lay you out just by the words, because your words are powerful. And so with the rhetoric that's going around talking about how these people should be, you know, good for them, they shouldn't have been on food stamps. Most people believe it's just the black community that this is going to be affecting, and that's because we were put up as the poster child, right? of welfare, food stamps, and all of these subsidies, when that was farthest from the truth. Even today in 2025, we are the least percent of the nation to receive subsidies and food stamps because it was never created for us. Okay. It was never created for Black folks, and I'm using Black as loosely as I can. It was never created for us. And so when I see all of these people supposed to be in my nationality, if you will, online, so happy that Black women will not be getting food stamps, or they won't be getting their subsidy come November the 1st, and they have a house full of children. It blows my mind at how the men have sunken to a lowest the lowest depth because they couldn't rise. So they have sunk to the lowest depths to belittle and take pleasure in seeing these women who are on food stamps, Black women who are, this crisis been thrown upon their heads, right? I mean, men really. I've seen men like, oh, Trump is on our side. President Trump is for us. He's going to teach these women. They're going to be begging for us now. Yeah. I want to say this to these dusties out there. Ain't nobody going to be begging for y'all dusties. Okay? Have the women, they not going to be begging for y'all. Y'all don't understand what impacts them impacts you. You know, thoughts and prayers to the people of Jamaica who, oh my goodness, what happened? Yes, that hurricane did hit Jamaica. Thoughts and prayers to the people of Jamaica who are going through a hurricane. People are dying in the wake of this. Yes. Jamaica, side note, Jamaica is I thought it had hit already, or if it hasn't hit, I know the hurricane was a category 5, right? A category 5. So yes, thoughts and prayers to the people of in Jamaica. Some people did get out, but then they closed the airports way earlier than they needed to close the airports. That's another subject too. I'm talking about the state of the nation being America right now. And what's really pissing me off, which really has gotten under my skin, is the fact of Black men, and they're celebrating the fact of Black women and their children going hungry for the month of November, right? Because they probably will start this back up after November, but it's they're playing games in Washington. And let me say this, like I always like to say, I am not a Republican nor a Democrat, left field, right field, whatever. And I like to say that because I did vote. Now, the last president I voted for was, you guessed it, I was hoodwinked. I was bamboozled, right? Just like a lot of you all have been hoodwinked and bamboozled, and was Barack Obama. Okay. And so that was the last president I voted for. But I say that because this panel is an open panel. My page is an open platform for discussion. So I like people to have their thoughts and opinions and express their thoughts and opinions freely when they come onto my platform. And then I was thinking also, and I'm gonna get back on these brothers that have really pissed me off and gotten into my skin. When you think about, if you're a Bible believer, if you believe in the Most High, if you know that Jesus walked, right? You know, Jesus walked in this realm before he ascended, right? But when he walked, he never voted, and there was government set up. Jesus wasn't saying go out and cast your vote for the state that you're in, for the region that you're in, for your governors, for your mayors. Cast your vote. Jesus never voted. Jesus never told you to go vote. Only thing Jesus I can recall out of the Bible, out of the cheat book, I like to call it, because that's what it is. It's not nothing to be worshipped, because it actually is a story about a people. Okay, but anyway, Jesus, I mean to preach it. Hallelujah. Jesus told you get written under Caesar what is Caesar. That just means pay your taxes. Okay, pay your taxes where you at. That didn't say go out and vote, you know. And when you understand the wickedness that is Babylon, okay, you understand casting your vote really is not going to break or fix what is to come biblically through prophecy. And so I like to say that, okay, and make it plain. Let me get back on to what I was saying about these black men who are celebrating, as if black women are going to just come flocking back to the dusty, rusty bums that are the incels that have taken over the world. You know, and America too, right? They're incels that are are celebrating the fact that the black women are going to be losing their subsidy, and that um, their children will be going hungry, as if there's something to celebrate, right? Instead of, if they're, so wise, and they have such a plan, which they never had a plan, because half of those incels left some of them baby mamas in the hood, right? And what blows my mind too is that the fact that half of those incels was raised in the hood. Half of those incels was raised by single mothers, right? So how do they? I mean, I don't understand how they can celebrate the fact of the matter that these women are going through this crisis, and these babies, will be hungry. Oh, I can understand, because half of them never heard a hollering, screaming baby, right? They never heard a hollering, screaming baby because they wasn't there. They dropped their seed off, and they skedaddled out of there, out of the hood, left the women in the hood with 4 and 5, 6 babies. Okay, and just help to continue on that cycle of being stuck trying to get some type of subsidy so the government can take care of them. And so they were on this ever-ending cycle. But the black men left them there. And I find it interesting why they are celebrating this so-called victory that they perceive that they have won. I don't know if they realized what Trump said early on. I believe it was in the beginning of his term, when he talked about you men, right, dropping seed off. Do y'all know what he said about men dropping seed off and leaving? Huh? Does anybody? If you know, let me know. I'm gonna give you some time, men, and I really want black men, because I know they don't know. I know they don't know, because they only ride the bandwagon that suits them, right? Not all, but some. And so I really would appreciate it. Put it in the comment section, or if you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and put it in the comments. Don't even look, don't go, just stop right here and put it in the comment section. What did Trump say? You celebrate men that are so happy, and I'm talking about black men, about the fate of black women and their children. What did he say about men dropping off seed and leaving? Anybody? Look, I want to also, I want to thank, let me take the time out to thank Brother Vic. I did get a donation to the platform. I really appreciate it. Brother Vic is one of my number one supporters of the platform, so I want to thank Brother Vic for contributing to the platform to help stabilize this platform and help it to continue to grow. So thank you for that, Brother Vic. And I'll say it again because this is basically a rant, so I want to give him his props on the contribution that he made to the platform yesterday or the day before. So I didn't come live. This is my first time on live. Maybe my second time this week. So I wanted to say that. So nobody knows. Go ahead, get a thumbs up, double tap. I know I just started. I ain't gonna be here long, so go ahead, get the thumbs up, double tap. I want to know if you know what Donald Trump said. You probably forgot, especially you black men that have ran off and left children in the hood and abandoned them and just want to blame black women who for opening their legs and being promiscuous or whatever the case may be. You stand on your soapbox acting as if you are the king of your no land having community. What did Donald Trump say about you? I need y'all to go do some research because he talked about you men that are dropping off seed and not taking care of your responsibilities while y'all were happy about that rumor about no child support, yada, yada. Y'all remember that? Well, no, there is where he said that you all will be going to jail. There's a thing called black jobs he wants to give y'all back, right? Mm-hmm. And see, what happened was you black folks, y'all didn't rush to the fields and go pick them tomatoes and potatoes and cotton, after they scared the poor little immigrants away. They hiding, right? From ICE. And so y'all didn't go running back to the cotton fields to get your black jobs back, black men. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they can't, y'all done got hip to the game about the pipeline from schools to jail to that pipeline. Y'all done got hip to that. So they can't really keep arresting y'all, getting y'all in trouble or suspending y'all from school, writing y'all up, getting y'all in the system. So they already know who you are to go ahead and steer you straight to the jail pipeline because y'all hip to that. They gotta make up, they gotta think up, they gotta contrive some kind of new thought. How can we get more black men and not just black men, black folk into these prison systems? How can we do it? How can we do it? How can we do it? Maybe just like times before, we can get them to sin against themselves. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You might ask me, what do you mean sin against yourself? Because y'all think on a surface level. I go deep. Okay. Now, in the Bible, it talks about, Israelites always been tricked, hoodwinked. Okay. And made to sin against themselves because certain people couldn't curse them, right? But if they cursed themselves, then they were doomed. So while you broke down dusties are out there celebrating the fact of these black women losing their doggone benefits, well, he also mentioned about y'all dropping off seed, not taking care of the children that you have. So they want to incarcerate. Yeah. You wasn't there anyway. Mm-mm. You wasn't there. So they want to incarcerate you for not taking care of the children that you put into this earth. Double whammy for you. So I need you to go ahead and look that up. And just remember, I told you here first because you wasn't looking that way. You wasn't paying attention because your self-esteem, your caring for your community is this small. So you wasn't even looking that direction to where they gonna come swoop you up. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. In my eyes, it'll be a reversal of how they trick the women into getting subsidies, getting into housing, having the men stay out of the house, and all of this that because back then you couldn't have men the fathers live with the women if they wanted to receive these benefits. Well, baby, if y'all didn't know, child support, because you know how you have men say, oh, she put me on child support. Like he didn't put himself on child support for not coming and taking care of them children. So when the woman goes down to the unemployment, not the unemployment office, my bad, when she goes down to the welfare office, I'm gonna call it the home, I don't know what it's called nowadays, but when she goes down to the welfare office, okay, they're gonna ask her who the father is. And just like Maury Povich, a lot of them not gonna know who the father. Some of them gonna have names for the father. And guess who coming out to search down these men? It's gonna be a reversal. So while you got men celebrating the fact, black men I'm talking about, celebrating the fact that these black women about to lose it all. They about to lose it all. They about to get they behind wrangled up, just like you see ICE out there wrangling up and tracking down these immigrants. They don't know if you look Spanish, you look like you speak a Spaniard. Oh, they tackling you down. Sometimes they ripping up your cutting up IDs, tossing IDs. They gonna be doing the same thing to you black men while y'all out here celebrating, right? While y'all out here thinking y'all winning. Okay, because y'all been thinking y'all winning since Trump was in office. Because Trump started with the black woman. Remember when he fired like 300 something thousand black women lost their federal jobs in the beginning, the first week or so of Trump's time in office. Y'all don't remember that? Oh, you remember, black men, because y'all was laughing and chuckling and he and then talking about, oh, your college degree. Well, you ain't got no. Y'all remember that? I remember, but see, y'all don't. But I'm gonna hold you to it, because see, while y'all think y'all safe, you always have to remember, knuckleheads, that they always come for the woman first, but the number one target is you. That's right. The number one target is you. So while I was driving back on the commute from the 9 to 5, I'm thinking these black men are idiots, buffoons. They don't even know. They celebrating their own demise. Instead of like, oh snap, we need to come up with something so we can try to protect the women and the children like they should always do. Their minds have been so convoluted, so destroyed. You understand? Instead of thinking we need to build up some kind of support system for these children and these women, and so that we can make, hey, beat up Boogie, how you doing, glad you're in the building, instead of them coming out and saying, and thinking rather, we need to come get ourselves together and build up the community and start helping these black women and these children, right? No, they out in the streets celebrating. They out, and when I say out in the streets, I mean on these social media streets, because you can see them. You seen them. You seen them. They out on the social media streets celebrating the fact of the demise of the black woman. So they think, not contemplating that this might be the setup, like it's always been the setup for the black man. And so I want you to think about, as a black man, while you sitting there laughing and hee-heeing and ha-ha right now, because you think that, it's been so much said, okay? It's been so much said that they so happy they want the black woman to prostitute her own body. Black men. These men are so happy of November coming. They can't wait till November comes. They have been talking about the price of the cookie is going to go down. Mm-hmm. That's what's been said on social media streets from black men. The price of the cooking is going to go down. because these black women gonna have to come to us now, and now they can get the cookie either for free, or because they gonna need us now. Who, as if they didn't need you when you left all them children in the hood and let her have to figure a way to make it good. As if them black women didn't need you when you left them children in the hood, and you had put all the pressure like they have always, like Willie Lynch letter, hint, hint, like they've always had y'all do, is put the brains for the women to figure it out and keep you big, buffy, bronzed, and dumb. You understand me, black men? They have always kept you big, buff, strong. This is a strong one right here. And dumb. Empty right up in this noggin right here. So you left a whole army of children in the hood. You left women to continue a cycle, and you best believe, black men, you was part of that cycle. You dusties that are on the internet talking about you're happy that the price of the PUSS cookie is going down. Meaning the only thing in this dome of yours, black men, is SEX. That's the only thing you can think about right at this pivotal time in history, is that the price of the cookie from the black woman is going to go down. And you're going to be able to get you some snatch easy. I'm telling you, if we don't look like buffoons out here and dummies out here, when we got dusties online celebrating the so-called fall of the black woman, when they don't understand when the woman falls, they fall. This is what I have been trying to educate you on for the longest. I don't care if that white man do whatever. That white woman gonna stand beside him and he know it. I have been trying to educate you dusties out here and tell you about chess and how to play chess. If the queen is not on the board, one of the most powerful pieces on the board, game over. Y'all and y'all dusty, rusty minds need to stop playing checkers and learn how to play chess. I said, if the queen is not on the chessboard, game over. If you start off a game in chess, you understand, and you have the pawns in front, your knights, your rooks, and your crooks. You have all of that, and you have no queen in the game of chess. You are a loser from the jump. You are a loser from the jump. You can't, and I'm not talking about running and going to get another nation of women after you done knocked up all the nation of your women and they had them in the cycle of poverty, in the cycle of the hood. You understand? And now you think you can run to the other nation of women and think you sitting high and pretty on a horse and talk noise and you're dusty and you're rusty. And that is not what I'm talking about. Just going and trying to hurry up and trying to find you a woman to say that's your queen. Nah, homie, don't play that. No, not that. Not that. Not that at all. Y'all have left a whole nation of children and women to go out there and scavenge for themselves. And now you're happy. Now you're happy. But most of them be happy because they was hollering about running to the other nation of women. But now they talking about, oh, the cookie going down. The cookie gonna be cheap, y'all. They gonna be all selling their toe picks. They gonna be trying to give it up to us easy now, cause they ain't getting no food stamp, no SNAP benefits, no WIC, none of that. Them children gonna be hungry. He ha ha. Our nation of men, I'm not talking about all, but a lot of them, it is not thinking with their head, not thinking with their head, cause I'm a black, I'm black, I'm black. Their minds are destroyed. They are not thinking properly. I know, and you know, and I do know biblically, the most. I mean, it's just the scriptures is jumping off the doggone page. I mean, he said, God himself, he said he was going to destroy our minds as black folks. And if you can't sit and look out and see, the minds have been destroyed, devastated, devastated. This is signs of the times, you know, signs of the doggone times. We got to give more power to the government so they can help black. No, no, no. No, you got to give more power to the Most High. Yeah, that's who you got to give it to. And when I say that, give power to the Most High, y'all, because what he said, if my people who are called by my name kneel down and pray and call out to him, that vibration, when you all realize how destroyed we are as the vibration, if my people, Israel, black folk, if my people who are called by my name kneel down and call out to me, it's a wrap. It's not the government. The government's going down regardless. You understand me? What I'm saying, I'm not saying run to the government from which cometh your help. I'm saying run to the Most High, which cometh your help. But the Most High gave you a brain to think, to take your head out the doggone sand. It is time. Black men, take your damn head out of the sand and look the hell around and see what's going on. And understand, black man, it is not about just you and your loins. It's about a nation. Do you understand? Not about always keeping and whoring out the daughters of Zion. Every time you whore out the daughters of Zion, the land becomes destroyed. You understand? Let me see. What you say, Brother Big? These fake Hebrew conversations with harm to women. They could never, right? Oh, it's a lot of fake Hebrews. They done said these Hebrews. Half of them, they don't know what the hell they are. But they know what they are. They jump on whatever side they think they can stand on to be safe. Oh, I'm a Hebrew Israelite for 6 years. Oh, I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. I denounced it. Oh, now I'm this. Now I'm Uncle Ruckus. You made me think. Now I'm Uncle Ruckus. Maybe I'll be safe over here. Maybe I can, ride this uncle. Let me tell you something. I told y'all once y'all jump ship, you know what? told y'all, once y'all jump ship, meaning when you can't stand, what was Martin Luther King say? If you can't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And I mean, Uncle Ruckus, y'all don't stand on none. Y'all, I done seen so many Uncle Ruckuses flip so many different talking points and viewpoints. How the hell can you expect for people to follow you? The people that follow folks like that are misguided and just need to cling on to something. And half the time, I'm really starting to believe it just be bots. It just be bots following it, because you can't. You know what? It can't be people. Not people who got a couple of brain cells still clicking in their head. How you change from I'm this for this time period? You know what? I'm this and I'm this. You know, I can understand maybe. Maybe I could understand switching up. Hold on, y'all. It's getting hot. Now I was gonna go in. Hold on for a minute. You know, maybe I could understand for a minute. You know, when you were young, right? When you were young, you don't know if you're coming or going. So one day you wanna dress in suits all the time, and then your ideas, you're forming your personality, right? Which is actually solidified by the age of 6. But let's say your style, who you're becoming into being. I can understand your mind fluctuating and going in and out of what you really want to do, what you want to be. That's why I've always told you, I keep repeating it. My first degree is in early childhood education. The frontal lobe is not developed until they're 25, men and women. So even, they try to talk about when Charlie Kirk got killed. Oh, he went to colleges and was debating college students. Half them college students is babies. They just came out of high school. He debating children. He debating. I went to college as a grown woman, as a mother, a wife. That's when I went to college. I was older when I went to college and finished up my education. But the majority of college students are babies coming straight out of high school. So that's why they always have a problem picking a major. That's why they be like, well, I think I want to study sociology. Oh, no, maybe I want to be a doctor. Oh, I done dropped this major because they frontal lobe ain't developed yet. And the ones that do stay on course, half the time, that's their parents guiding them to what they want them to be. You understand? But what I can't understand is grown men. What I can't understand is grown men flip-flopping. One day this religion or whatever, they study this. One day they this, next day they this, next day they Uncle Ruckus, the next day they the Ku Klux Klan. Next day they're the Ku Klux Klan. They gonna go try to buy them some bleaching cream and bleach their skin. If you don't stop riding by me, I'm trying to tell you. Let me tell y'all something. Let me turn this around. How can I turn this around? Because he's about to piss me the hell off. How do I turn this around? Shoot. Can I turn it? Hold on, y'all. Because this guy right here. Hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You better move. How do I get the back camera? God dog it. Y'all hold on. I done messed around and turned the camera off. Now I can't turn it back on. Because this guy right here about to piss me the hell off. Is the back camera on, y'all? Let me put the front camera back on. Hold on, because this guy, he was about to piss me off right here.
keep rolling by me. I guarantee he's gonna come back over here because I'm at the store, y'all. He wants me to say something to him. Now there's more cars out there. You see me, I'm on this phone having a conversation, guy. People that I'm telling you, they really do want black folks to act the fool. You better watch out. They really do. They really do. And if you think they don't, use the dummy. You heard me? If you don't think they don't want black folks to act the fool, use a dummy. What was I saying? Hold on. God dog it. I lost my train of thought. But it's okay because, I just had a little crew come in today. I'm going back and forth with this conversation. Oh, that's what I was saying. You got grown men don't know what they want to be when they grow up. That's what I was saying. You got grown men who don't know what they want to be when they damn grow up, and they grown as hell. They can't get no growner, right? I'm telling you, you messed up. The biggest mistake these Uncle Ruckuses did. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know. Yeah, what? Talking about men changing minds? Yeah, I'm talking about big time. Like first you Hebrew, and then you Uncle Ruckus. First you Hebrew, and you know the bloodline. You know the story is true of the Hebrew Israelites. You denounce all that. Now you're Uncle Ruckus. Now you make America great again, and all of that. I'm just talking because you made me think about it when you put that message up to me. The book. You make America great again. Pretty soon it's gonna be Ku Klux Klan, straight smooth like that. You gonna try to hide and try to sneak into the meetings of the Ku Klux Klan. Not you, be the boogie. I'm talking about these folks out here with these platforms. That is a black men, and there's some black women. Candace, so we got some token black women out there too, right? Baby, when it goes down, I told y'all better wear the Make America Great hat that they have. Make America. I'm trying to figure out when America was great for them. That's what I want to know. For a nagger, I call them naggers. For a nagger, when was America great for naggers? Hold on.
I'm waiting. When was America great for naggers? They can't even tell you. They can't even tell you because through every year, every decade, every century, we have been under oppression. We have been under oppression. When has it been great? Well, was it great through the drug epidemic in New York? Was it great then? Was it great during the crack epidemic where they had the homes destroyed then? Was America great then? You must be talking about it was great then. And I wonder, didn't crack destroy a lot of American homes in the cities? Was America great then for black folks? I'm asking these naggers. Was America great when crack swept through New York City? Was it great then? When was Make America Great Again? When was it great for naggers? I'm telling these niggas, they messed up this time. They have marked themselves uh, uh, obsolete in any community because them niggas is thinking that they got the protection for the collection, but they ain't got the complexion. You understand? They thinking because they wear Make America Great hats, or if they say and talk crazy about black folks, black women, black children, blackity black, and I'm black, y'all. They think if they talk negative and they talk with the rhetoric and the propaganda of the oppressor, that they will not be oppressed, that they will be saved somehow, like they will be in the collection for the protection. But I tell you, they don't have the complexion. Let me tell you something. I told you, don't ride your tail by me. Let me tell you, this little security guard. Let me see if I can turn this around, because he want me to cuss him smooth out. This guy right here. Where he at? Y'all see him? Where he at? I can't see on this back camera. Where you at? Y'all see that man? I don't know if I zoomed it in or not. Y'all see him ride? He getting on my nerves. Riding back and forth. Uh-oh, y'all. Can y'all see him? Hold on. Let me zoom this out. Oh, Houston, we got a problem. I done messed up the camera angle. Hold on. Here we go. We flip it back around. He keep riding right by my window. He getting on my nerves. He keep riding that doggone little scooter right by my window. I'm at the back of the parking lot, y'all. If he come again, I'm get out the car and like shoot, put the camera right on him. I'm gonna show y'all something before I get out of here too. Look here. Like I was saying, they better wear those Make America Great hats on everywhere they go. Because let me tell you, a lot of folks, black folks, they gonna know a coon when they see a coon because they can smell a coon. They can smell these tap dancing sellouts from a mile away. But these tap dancers, these tap dancers, right? Y'all see, I don't like that. Hold on. I got to move. I don't like how that light is beaming. I look like I got like a doggone. I don't like how that sun ray is hitting me. Let me see if I can pull in this way. That's worse. Now I can't even see y'all. That's worse. Hold on. The sun is getting ready to set, and I'm trying to get out of the light so I can see. Sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Don't you see me? I know your country behind see me. I came down the wrong way. You still gonna try to turn. I came down the wrong way and I'm fussing. Ain't that something? Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find a better spot so I can see. So I can finish out my little mini rant. Trying to hide behind this tree. God, that sun, Texas, that sun do not be playing over here. Look at him. He came back around this spot. Y'all. Look here. This is Texas. I told you he was gonna come back, didn't I? Back camera. I told y'all he was gonna come back. Can y'all see him over there? I can't see if I'm showing him. Can y'all see him over there on that little scooter? Can y'all see him? I hope y'all can see him because I can't see. I told you I was gonna angle my doggone phone at him. I'm at the grocery store. I'm trying to find a better angle. He trying to watch me. He wants me to say something to him. Hold on for a minute. That's what he wants. Stop looking at me, dummy. I can't stand security guards. Ain't got nothing better damn to do. I could understand if he was just but he was coming and riding exactly right by. Let me see. Maybe this might be a spot. This, child, this ain't even a spot. Texas. Okay, I'm done trying to find a spot to see y'all. Now I'm parking crazy. I'm parked just like this. I guarantee he gonna come back over here because now he gonna have something to say. And I'm turning the camera around, huh? I'm act straight dumb. But what I was getting ready to say is these coons and these Uncle Ruckuses, all these folks that have sold out around this time. This was a testing round. This was testing time. This was definitely a test. This is a test of your emergency broadcasting doggone system. Okay, this was a test. I'm talking about in this political time period that we're in. This was a test to see who is gonna stand their ground, who truly know and know who they are as a people. Okay, so when I say these folks that have sold out and tried to tap dance for the man, they gonna have to really wear them "Make America Great" hats on everywhere they go. They're gonna have to get T-shirts made because if they don't, every time they step out they front door of their house, you see, the world ain't gonna know that they've been online, wherever they've been tap dancing for the man. The world ain't gonna know. So you're gonna have folks like the security guard that keep messing with me, keep coming and parking right by my window. They gonna have folks like that. They gonna see what "Make America Great" mean for the ones who saying "Make America Great." You understand me? They gonna find out for sure. They gonna get a taste of what they mean by "Make America Great." You understand? They gonna get a taste of it for real. They won't wear those hats in the real world. You know they won't. You know they won't, cause that really let everybody know. They'll let the folks out there that have spotted and can smell these "Make America Great" tap dancing buffoons uh, uh, before they even see them. They can. What is this? It's a coon around. I think I smell and hear a coon. So if they wore them hats out in public, thank you for tagging yourself. So the black folks, the real Israel, the real folks that know what's up, will stay miles away from them. But them other folks, yeah, did y'all see that time when that NAGA got jumped by the MAGAs? Ah, I'm asking you. When Trump was on the campaign trail, did y'all see that time when that NAGA, the black man, I call them NAGAs, black women and men that wear the "Make America Great" hats. Did y'all see? I'm gonna find the video and I'm gonna show it to you. Matter of fact, it happened at a Trump rally. Where a NAGA was out there thinking he was amongst his people. A NAGA was out there thinking he was amongst his people and got jumped by the MAGAs. So I say, that made me laugh. Because, baby, you remember that? Yeah, Vita. It was so damn funny. I bet he went home and burnt all that. I bet he went home and burnt. Look at, I told y'all, God dog it, I can't get this camera fast enough. Watch this. You know I'm turning around on his behind. You see him swoop by me, y'all. Y'all see him swoop by me. He better leave it the hell alone. Go do it, find something safe to play with. Uh, you remember that video? Oh my goodness, that was too funny. I must have laughed my behind off when I seen that video. They jumped the mess out of that nagger. He walking around thinking he part. I told you, he thought he had the protection for the collection. Okay, but he didn't have a complexion. Okay, that's what they don't understand. They don't have the right complexion. They can wear them nagger hats all they want to, and them naggers gonna be, yeah. We got one on our side until they get them in them streets, right? Until they get them into the real world, and then they gonna switch on them. They gonna turn on them, right? Show you right. Um, and they gonna beat their tail like they jumped that black nagger. I bet he shook right now because he can't go over on to his people's side, nor can he go. He just in the middle of the lane, lost. He in purgatory. He dead in the soul, but he living on the earth. He praying. I hope nobody can remember my face from getting jumped wearing that nagger hat. That's what he hoping and praying. I bet that man done stayed low. He's trying to hide. He's trying to get that black card back. He done applied 10 times to try to get his black card back. Okay, you ain't coming back this way because you can't be trusted. You cannot be trusted because you know America was never great for black folks. And I'm talking out the majority, not the little bit of America great for some celebrities and some superstars. Not that person. I'm talking about if you talking about making something great, it had to be great for the majority. You understand? For the majority, and it wasn't. So they want to sit and stand on lies. And if they told the truth, if they told their history, and I done heard some histories, I know they lying. I know they lying, especially they came from the inner cities, and they talking about make America great. When was it great for the folks in the inner cities of the ghetto? When? When? I'll wait. I'll wait. When was it great? Because I know my youngest brothers and sisters, which is, you know how black folks do, we rescue our own. That's how it used to be back in the day. I don't know how it is nowadays. Because, well, I do know. Because like I started my rent, you got folks that leave the ghettos, leave children in the ghettos, and abandon them. But when I was coming through, my younger brothers and sisters, really my cousins, you see. They really my cousins, you understand. That was left in Cabrini Green. You understand? A ghetto in California. A ghetto that when we pulled up on the scene to rescue my little brother and sister at the age of 3 and 4, I was older than them, of course. We coming from a different world, a different life. I ain't never lived in the ghetto like that, but I've seen the ghetto. We rolled up on the ghetto to get my brothers and sister. And when we rolled up on the ghetto, I said, yeah. Let me roll my window up. Hold on, roll that window up too. Hold on. Mom, y'all coming? Hold up. Let me roll this one up too. Lock. Y'all can go on up in there. I'll wait right here in the car. I'll wait right here in the car. That's how nightmarish that ghetto look. It looked worse than the movies even showed it to look like. You understand me? So don't tell me I don't know how a ghetto look. Yo, damn right, I ain't never lived in the ghetto. But we rolled up on that mother sucker to go get my little brother and sister, who is actually my cousin, because that's how black folks used to do back in the day. That's from slavery, if you don't know, because they used to take your babies, take them from the real mama, and sell them to another plantation. And so these plantation folks would get these babies and they say, let me raise this baby as my own. But you got these tap dancing coons that would laugh and joke about children going hungry. They ain't like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. You have tap dancing coons laughing and joking about children going home. They not talking about all hell to the no. It's time for nation building. It's time to make a plan. It's time to try to get these people's minds right. And we need to figure out a plan, a distribution system, It's almost like these people been on crack cocaine because their minds have been destroyed. I'm talking about the mamas. Their minds have been destroyed from being on this government aid for such a long time. They need to be, we need an IV stat. IV stat. We need IV stat. We need to lift your self-esteem, my sister. Stat. We need to get you off this cycle of destruction, my sister. IV stat. We need men to think like that and say we need to get IVs into the veins of these sisters to let them know this is not how we roll. This is not how we roll. But we got negras, coons and otherwise, dusties. Oh, they are rampant in the world, talking about the price of coochie going down. Oh, I could scream. You understand? We don't have men talking about we need IVs in the veins of our sisters. Stepped quickly. So that we can start reprogramming their minds. And if their minds is too far gone, where the children at? Because it start when you're young. We can get the minds of these children. We got to feed them the right way, the healthy way. Not just in their bellies, but in their heads. Because if you don't know, that's when they like to get your children. That's why they want to get them in schools early. That's why if you went to over in certain regions of Africa, they had child soldiers. They had child soldiers where they killed the children's parents right in front of them and gave them a gun. And them, I bet you wouldn't want to run up on a child soldier to save your own life because they vicious. But we don't have wise men. We have idiots, buffoons with microphones. So, and then as I get ready to end the day, because I said I was going home after work and going straight to damn bed. That's what I said I was going to do. I'm tired. I said in the title of this talk I'm having right now, the state of the nation, the hamster wheel. Because the wise thing I've heard, which is the dumbest thing, which is the most idiotic thing I've heard, is work more. If I got to work more, if that's the answer to the plan of the fall of America is work more, you might as well go ahead, build my coffin now, because baby, when the hell this America, make America great supposed to come? Because I'm a working woman. You understand? So work more. If I don't have, that's like give more blood when you're damn anemic, when your damn blood is thin as hell because you can't get enough rest. You can't get enough substance. Because before you know it, after you commute 2 hours a day, and I'm talking about me, I'm on a rent today. Because we got idiots talking about the state of the nation with not a real conversation. So I'm talking about how they say work more. Who the hell you talking to? Work more? We done sat here, we got this stream trying to come through of income, this stream trying to come through of income. Do you know that your body only can, do so much a day? Baby, it's 6 something, it's almost 7 o'clock. I'll be up again in a couple of hours. 3 o'clock in the morning, the alarm clock go off. You heard me. 3 o'clock in the morning, the alarm go off. That's just to get my engine revving to say it's almost that time. 5 o'clock, I got to be up. You heard me? 5 o'clock, I got to be up. I'm still in zombie land. I'm still in zombie land, but I'm up. might be up. I might sit up. And I might put my robe on. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. What you gonna do outside on the corner? I'm up zombie land because I just went to damn sleep. I'm talking about these brilliant minds that say work more. I'm telling you, Neo from the Matrix was trying to tell you we nothing but batteries that the system is draining, and we got more crazies talking about work more. I get up, robe on. It's chilly in the house. Because I'm anemic. So I'm cold and hot at the same time because I'm going through the change. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes robe on, robe off, robe on, robe off, robe on, robe off. What the hell going on? Oh, robe on. Okay. I'm sitting there. If you just talking to myself, because I got to motivate my damn self. Just go get you some hot tea in the kitchen. It's waiting for you in the kitchen. Get up, sister. You can do it. I got to motivate myself every morning. You can do it. It's some hot tea in the kitchen. You just got to get up and go make it. Just get up. But then I sit there for a little longer. And the alarm clock, beep, 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 beep. Hit it again. Okay. We're going to toe or two, make sure the blood is circulating. Because I just laid down. I'll get up, get a cup of tea, hot, whatever, Coke. Not Coca-Cola, what you call it? Coffee. Maybe I get a ginger beer, because ginger beer, have you ever had ginger beer? That stuff's so strong it burns your throat all the way down. Ginger beer, non-alcoholic. That stuff is so strong, it'll wake you up. Yesterday and this morning, I said, let me get this ginger beer because I need something to get me up. Pop, throat burning, okay? Walking through the house, turning lights on, because if it's dark, it's a wrap, because I think it's time to lay it back down. But we got folks talking about work more, be on that hamster wheel even more. Finally wind up after 5 and 6 alarms. And if you think I'm lying, I'm flying, and I'm sitting right here in this car telling you, just getting off the highway. This a rant. I need folks that got real thoughts, real problem-solving abilities to help us stay out. Because this is a rant. Because I am a businesswoman. I have got things working, but they running like water, like the ocean currency. I'm talking about currency. I hope you are following me. When I get out of here, it's 7-something. I'm out. I'm on the road. I got a 2-hour commute, fighting traffic the whole way. And then that's energy, you understand? That's currency. That's the system sucking your life force out of you. You understand me? To get down, do what I do. That's more currency, more energy, more life force sucked out. Drive another hour back in to start it all over again. But no, we got folks that say, work more. You don't deserve what you got because you're not working hard enough. Have you lost your rabbit-ass mind? There's people such as myself with I got 2 degrees. Some people got 4 degrees. Some people have doctorates. That's busting their tail. And you say work more. As if working more is going to help us as a society, as in America, as for American people, when inflation is here and you have been lied to. I have been telling you here on this channel, it's inflation. Now it's hyperinflation. Now it's now it's what is it called now? What is it called? Shrinkage inflation. Have y'all, it's also shrinkage inflation. It's here. Where every pack that you have, you can see. Matter of fact, say this is a cereal box. Have y'all went in the stores and see the cereal boxes get smaller? They get smaller. They get thinner. That's called shrinkage inflation. So not only you got to work 8 hours, drive, do this, do that, drain your energy, go and try to figure out more revenues, streams of income that you don't have to physically exert yourself, but you got to do some kind of exertion to get that going. And then on top of that, you got inflation, hyperinflation, lies from your government telling you, oh, it's all good, it's all cool, everybody's happy. We making America great. You got inflation every year when it's rent. Let me say this: you live within your means, but every year they want to raise up the rent prices. If you pay your rent, I don't know how they do for the mortgages and the you might have to pay for taxes for your land and stuff, which is sickening in itself. Some people have paid their whole homes off and they still get taxed for the land. I tell you, it's a hustle. Work more, you say. And then you had a campaign. I think Kamala wanted y'all to work till you were 74 years old. She want to work you to the grave. Your government got you working to the grave. Work more. When shall we overcome working more? When you keep raising the price of everything, but you don't raise the price of minimum wage, which is still at $7.25 for the average folk. And I pity the fool who don't understand economics. I pity the fool because the average folks out here scraping and trying to stay afloat, they making $7.25 an hour. And then folks say, oh, do this. This is the right way. Go to school, get your education, do this. And you still got to do other avenues, but then get told, work more. When the system is broke, you understand me? The system is broke. Because I'm not getting my return on my investment. And when I say that, I'm talking about people who have gone the extra mile. They don't just give out damn college degree unless you got money, you done made it as a superstar, and then they want to give you an honorary. Oh, this is an honorary doctorate for Shaquille O'Neal. They want to give you some shit. But now for folks who had to actually work, take care of a home as a wife and a mother, get up and go sit in classrooms, write essays, write papers, and turn this shit in to get the degrees that we got. And then you still are underpaying a lot of us. And then we hear buffoons talk about work more. If you don't shut your monkey ass up. Shut your monkey ass up. Work more. Do you not think it would be smart to say, stop inflating shit? You cannot raise up rent costs. You cannot raise up the amount of the cost for a vehicle. Why the hell are you raising up the cost for food when you have not paid the people what they are due? They're just due. Use a con artist, America. Use a hustler. I can see if it was where it was built equal, it was played out. The plan was set up different, but it's not. It's set up for you to lose, for you to stay the battery in America's back. The Matrix, Neo, bust out of the machine. You are the battery for this system, and they're not giving you anything to maintain you to grow and become bigger and better batteries. But no, just use you up because they got more of you coming out the wombs of the commoners. I heard somebody can't remember who it was. Talk about it might have been on a platform I've been on before or watched before. Well, everybody's making these rants. Everybody's talking about these things, and they said, "Well, the food was free. The water was free." They were right. They were right. The food is ours. It's free. The water is ours. It's free. The land is ours. It's free. You are born into a system where everything was provided for you, but we have these creatures, these leeches, these parasites, these uh aliens, these reptilians come in and set up a system of they take everything that you were born into a free system where all of your nutrients was there, just like you were getting nutrients from your mother inside her body that sustained your life. You would not only got nutrients from her, but when she pushed you out into this world, the nutrients was already there. The water, the land. They came in, these reptilians, these aliens came and divided up the land, took the food and put it in grocery stores, took the water, put it in grocery stores, divided the land, said you can't have this land unless you buy this land when the land is yours. The food you can grow for yourself, but they took it and they put it in grocery stores and they lying about everything, which is free, but they're making you work for it, and they're making it illegal to be homeless, to be out of a job, to be on the free streets that you was born into this world to be on. If you can't tell this is a reptilian system and not a government of the Most High, I don't know what to tell you. So work more is not the damn answer. Because I can hear my damn alarm clock ringing right now. So I got to go. You know, I'm going to try to tap back in later on this week. Hopefully tomorrow, where I can set up a better broadcast where I don't have to do these rants. But as I'm driving, thoughts just come through my head. I get tired of hearing buffoons and idiots, and especially these dusty, rusty bums talking about them women and children that are going to be going hungry in November. I'm tired of hearing them because they laugh and they joke and they think it's funny, and they're still in their own doom. Because remember, when you ain't got a queen on the game board of chess, you's a loser. Remember that. You are a loser. I'm out, and much love.